5. Lesson is on roots and real numbers. So we're going to talk about square roots. The square root symbol, first of all, kind of looks like a division symbol, but it has a little tail on the end over here. That's different than a division symbol, so don't think that you're dividing. You're taking a square root. And square roots mean what number times itself gives you that answer. Okay? Now, if you remember in the previous lesson, we were squaring numbers. Something like maybe 4 squared. Well, that meant 4 times 4. Notice both of these numbers are the same. That's what I mean by these numbers here need to be the same to get you a certain answer. Well, 4 times 4 is 16. Well, that means that the square root of 16 equals 4. That's all that means. You're going in reverse, okay? So you're thinking, what answer could give me 16 that when I multiply it by the exact same number or multiply it by itself would give me that answer? Okay? Well, let's go ahead and look at a table real quick. Well, we know 1 squared would give us 1. How about 2 squared? 2 squared is going to give us 2 times 2, which is 4. So again, the square root of 4 would equal 2. What if we had 3 squared? 3 times 3 is going to give me 9, which means the square root of 9 equals 3. 4 squared, we just did this one, gives me 16. Square root of 16 is going to equal 4. 5 squared is 5 times 5, which is going to give me 25. So the square root of 25 equals 5. And you can make this chart for yourself and keep referring back to it if you like. You can make it all the way up to 100. Whatever works best for you. So let's talk about some square roots here. Let's actually solve some. So if I give you a problem where the square root is 81, think to yourself, I need 2 numbers that when they are the exact same, that when I multiply them, give me 81. How about 9 and 9? So I know that 9 times 9 equals 81. These are both the same number. It's not like 9 times 2. They're both 9s. So obviously my answer here is 9. And you just put 9. What if I gave you a negative square root of 25? All right, 2 numbers that when I multiply them give me 25 that are the same number. How about 5 times 5? Because I know 5 times 5 equals 25, so my answer is going to be 5. But I have a little negative sign out here. That's fine. Just carry it over to the answer. It just stays with it. All right, let's try something a little different. What if we take cubed roots? So if I have 3 root negative 216. Now, instead of looking for 2 numbers that are the same, I'm looking for 3 numbers that are the same because it's cube rooted. And these all 3 have to be multiplying together, not adding them up. What number can I do the same 3 times and multiply them, give me 216? How about 6? Okay, 6 times 6 is going to give me 36. Times 6 is going to give me 216. So my answer is going to be 216. But I do have a negative here. Well, remember my little trick I taught you in the previous lesson that if this number here is odd, if your power is odd, then your answer is going to be negative because these are all negatives. A negative and a negative make a positive. A positive and a negative make a negative. So my answer here would be negative 216. All right, let's try one a little trickier. What if I had it quad rooted? I don't even know if that's a real word, but I like it. All right, how about square rooted 4 times? So, 1, 2, 3, 4. One number 4 times being multiplied. All right, well, how about 3? Let's start off with something small. And I'm starting off with an odd number because my number up here is odd. Think of it that way. Well, I also know 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 3 is 9. And 9 times 9 gives me 81. So how many 3s did it take? It took 4 3s. Oh, there's my power of 4. So my answer is 3. Okay, what if we have a fraction? Fractions aren't any different. What if we had the square root of 49 over 9? So you're taking the square root of the top and the bottom. So on the top, 2 numbers would be 7 and 7. So this answer is going to be 7. 2 numbers down here for come up with 9 would be 3 and 3. So your denominator would be 3. And it's okay to leave it improper for these types of problems. All right, let's take a cube root. All right, we have 8 over 125. All right, so I need 3 and 3. All right, 3 numbers that would give me 8. How about 2? Because 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 would give me 8, so 2 will work. And it took all 3 of them. How about for 125? Let's try 5. 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 5 gives me 125. So this is my answer. What if you have a negative? So we have the negative root of 4 over 25. Now, if there's not a little number out here, then it's always going to be 2. 2 numbers that you have to find. So 2 numbers that give me 4, 2 and 2. So my answer here would be 2. 2 numbers that give me 25, 5 and 5. So my answer here would be 5. And this negative's out here, it just comes in front. You just drag it over. We'll try another one. Oop, my pen stopped working for a second there. Let's fix that. Okay, we have 4 9ths. Again, if there's not a little number posted, then we always just do by 2s. It's a square. So 2 and 2 would give me 4, so my answer is 2. 3 and 3 would give me 9, so my answer is 3. How about the cube root of 1/8? Now, 1s are fun because it doesn't matter how many 1s you put. You always get 1. So how many do I need? I need 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. How about 1, 1, and 1? Still going to give me 1. 1s are easy. 1, 2, 3. How many does it take to get 8? Let's try 2. Because I know 2 times 2 is going to give me 4. 4 times 2 is going to give me 8. Oh, not 8. Right when I said 8, I wrote it. Let's try that again. 2. All right, so your answer is 1/2. Okay, hopefully this has helped you for your homework. Good luck.